If you see anything today, it needs to be Kevin McCarthy sharing the absolutely disgusting reason why he thinks Matt Gaetz ousted him as Speaker of the House.
You made a lot of concessions in the negotiations.
No, I didn't. Okay,
is that
let's get to the bottom of that.
Right?
That is such a misnomer in life. Let me give you the truth about that now. And I'll give you the truth why I'm not Speaker. It's because one person, a member of Congress, wanted me to stop an ethics complaint because he slept with a 17-year-old.
Wow. A lot to unpack there in just that 20-second clip of a near 2-minute video I have for y'all today of Kevin McCarthy spilling some scolding hot tea. Oh, hot. Now, Kevin goes on to say a lot more here about everyone's least favorite pervy uncle, Matt Gaetz, but he is quite clearly here placing the blame for his ousting as Speaker squarely at the feet of Matt Gaetz. And on top of that, suggesting very strongly that Matt Gaetz' motivation for ousting him was not over policy differences, but instead because Matt Gaetz wanted Kevin McCarthy to influence the ethics probe against him. A probe that started before McCarthy became Speaker, and McCarthy rightly didn't want to interfere in. And I'll play the rest of the clip in just a second here, but just a quick ask if you don't mind dropping a like on the video, making sure you're subscribed to the channel and have that notification bell turned on. It really helps the channel a lot, and we very much appreciate it. All right, and now just make sure you have some ice on hand nearby, folks, because the tea only gets hotter from here.
And I'll give you the truth why I'm not Speaker. It's because one person, a member of Congress, wanted me to stop an ethics complaint because he slept with a 17-year-old. An ethics complaint that started before I ever became Speaker, and that's illegal, and I'm not going to get in the middle. Did he do it or not? I don't know. But ethics is looking at it. There's other people in jail because of it. And he wanted me to influence it.
Wow, that is one heck of a Pandora's box to open up. Also, Kevin, I hate to say it, buddy, I dislike Matt Gaetz as much as the next guy. But if he's the reason, in your own words, that you're no longer Speaker of the House, then maybe you shouldn't have been a Speaker in the first place. You kind of sound like the little pig that built his house out of straw, in that you're complaining all your work got destroyed because some asshole was blowing a bunch of hot air. Or, as this Twitter user puts it, I don't know, man, if an alleged predator can single-handedly take you out as Speaker of the House, maybe your entire party has completely lost its way, and you should be honest with Americans about that. Well said, Olivia, and honest with himself as well, I might add. Now, the initial allegations that Kevin McCarthy seems to be lending a heck of a lot of credence here to, while also saying,
did he do it or not? I don't know,
are from back in 2020. And last year, the DOJ did tell Matt Gaetz that in their investigation into alleged trafficking, Gaetz would not be charged, according to his lawyers. So what McCarthy is referring to here is actually a separate investigation opened by the House Ethics Committee back in 2021 when Nancy Pelosi was the Speaker. The House investigation was paused when Gaetz was investigated by the U.S. Department of Justice for, I'm not going to read that because I don't want to get the video demonetized, but you can clearly see and probably are already aware of what the allegations were. And then in December 2022, Joel Greenberg, a former Florida tax collector whose arrest led to the investigation of Gaetz, someone who Gaetz actually apparently referred to as his wingman, which, yikes, was sentenced to 11 years in prison for those offenses. And as you can see, in February 2023, prosecutors said they would not issue charges. The House ethics investigation then restarted, but the investigation was now in control of the Republicans. And honestly, I don't know what Matt Gaetz was so worried about, because Republican probes and investigations in their committees have not been going well.
Why continue to waste millions of dollars of the taxpayers' money if we're going to impeach because you believe you've shown he's committed a high crime and misdemeanor? What are you waiting on? Let's just do it. I mean, by the way, we got Chairman Jordan here also, the double chairman. Why aren't you guys calling for the vote in your committee? When is it going to happen?
It's over. Time to pack it up. And I want to give you the top 10 reasons why impeachment is dead. Number 10, your key witness today is testifying from the slammer. Number 9, key evidence of a bribe that you all relied on. The guy who said that has been indicted for lying about that bribe, and he's a Russian asset. Number 8, another key witness has been indicted as a Chinese agent. Number 7, during the Hunter Biden interview, Mr. Chairman, you didn't even stay for the whole time. Number 2, you're now talking about a criminal referral, but if you had evidence for a criminal referral, then you have evidence to impeach somebody for high crimes and misdemeanors. And number 1, and I'm sorry to say this, Fox News isn't even carrying this today.
But as much as Kevin McCarthy may feel like he comes off here as taking a sweet dunk on Matt Gaetz,
Go. All right, we're stopping. No, we're not.
when you use a bit of logic, which granted is in short supply in the Republican Party, you start to wonder, why is he saying this now, right? As this Twitter user puts it, seems bad, fam. Hey, Kevin, you know when would have been a good time to address Matt Gaetz' allegations? When you were still in Congress and Speaker of the House. Yeah, probably would have been a better time than after you were ousted by a large majority, mind you. But it doesn't seem like Kevin here had much of a spine. Now, Matt Gaetz was quick to respond to this, saying in a statement to Politico and in a tweet here, Kevin McCarthy is a liar. That's why he is no longer Speaker. Just ask the 224 people who voted to remove him. And look, obviously nobody is a winner here, right? McCarthy looks like an idiot, and Matt Gaetz looks like Matt Gaetz, which is arguably inherently worse. But regardless of who's right about what, there are some things to consider here that make it clear just how ineffective and terrible both of these guys are. This is directly from an article from The New Republic titled, McCarthy shares horrifying reason why he thinks Matt Gaetz ousted him, where they add some final context, saying, it's an explosive, if not exactly new, allegation by McCarthy. Gaetz, who is scheduled to be deposed in June as part of a civil defamation suit, is accused of several very bad crimes involving younger folks and things we won't say. One of the other people in jail to whom McCarthy is referring is convicted trafficker Joel Greenberg, who has alleged that Gaetz paid him via Venmo to blank with a 17-year-old girl. Greenberg is cooperating with the House Ethics Committee, which is investigating the allegations. Gaetz is separately accused of paying another woman for her participation in alleged blank-fueled blank parties, which, going on to say, Gaetz, for what it's worth, has corroborated McCarthy's theory, at least behind closed doors. The Daily Beast reported that the Florida congressman has privately admitted that the move to oust McCarthy was revenge for McCarthy's refusal to squash the ethics probe, not a stand against bipartisan negotiation. Wow, they are all liars. McCarthy, who has endorsed convicted Donald Trump for the presidency, became the first Speaker of the House in American history to be removed through a motion to vacate, which we all remember. Still, though, he claims,
I'd do it all over again.
So yeah, I'll end here by reiterating that neither of these guys looks good in this situation, and the fact that either one of them is still in government is abhorrent and disgusting and emblematic of the problems within Congress and specifically the Republican Party. But to see them going at each other like this, clawing at each other and ousting other Republicans and throwing their party into total disarray should be motivation enough for everyone to get out and vote against these people and their policies in the coming election. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe. And if you can, we would really appreciate your support over on Patreon. Due to the sensitive nature of these videos and YouTube's unfortunately programmed AI, our videos do keep getting demonetized. And we really want to continue to keep making them for you guys. So we would very much appreciate your direct support so we can continue to fund our operations here at Really American. Thank you so much again, guys, for Really American. I'm Kenny Hesse, and I'll see you guys in the next one.